lizards, Akaraya, Siggy, and Stanzentar look for the bigger barracks they heard about. We end up in a room that looks like a personal room. We don't disturb anything, but we walk into a larger room which looks like the barracks, and we're greeted by a bunch of lizard folk warriors, and they are not too happy about us being in that room. Apparently, it was the captain's room. It was very disrespectful to go through there. After some miscommunication, we start to talk to them about these iron weapons that we have for them. And while they are somewhat accepting of us, they definitely don't trust us. They want to see how these weapons work. So we pull out 5 long spears and long swords and 5 spears, and then the big one in the room challenges Siggy to a fight. Siggy doesn't have her standard weapons and has to use the provided longsword. Lizard pulls out a mace and shield, and the fight begins. Only this is not a spar, this is a fight. And they're going back and forth at it for a while until Siggy at the end drops her swords and walks away, and the lizard takes a cheap shot on her and hits her. And that's pretty much the point where Siggy decides that she is done with the lizard folk. So then we cut to C and Shelly, and they're by the water. They're trying to engage some lizard folk that are hiding or playing in the water. They end up running off. We come back and meet up with them, or Stanzentar and Akaraya do. We talk about what happened with Siggy. We eventually find Siggy, and Shelly casts Cure Wounds on her. And then the scene cuts again, and this time we got Zunis and Muju Juju. They're walking down a corridor and come across some double doors, smell some incense going on behind it, open it up, and there's an altar with candles and some kind of weird shaman statue there. Looks like a temple after all. But they find out that the top of the temple the top of the altar is hollow. And they go to open it. They do find 2 tridents and 2 nets in there, but they're also immediately attacked by this weird 2-headed poisonous snake. And after a battle, Zunis gets bit by this thing, goes to make his first death save, rolls a nat 1. Final curtain call for Zunis. And the group finally, or Muju Juju takes off, leaving Zunis in the room. We finally meet up with Muju. He tells us what happened. We make him take us back to where Zunis' body is. We kill the snake, get Zunis, and decide that, or with Siggy's input, we decide that not much is going on. Everybody's done with this. They don't understand exactly why we need to appease this lizard queen, and they just want to get the hell out of here. So we all basically decide to go back to the queen, and Akaraya does some smooth talking, but she offers up a quest, kind of a last will thing, where they want us to go and kill this crocodile called Thousand Teeth. Apparently, it's in an old lair that they used to live in that he took over. Apparently, crocodile are sacred in their religion, and it's taboo to kill this thing, so they want somebody else to do it. So we foolishly agree to try, and we're given back our weapons, and we level up at that point. And then we start taking a trek through the swamp to find Thousand Teeth. We're told it's probably about 12 miles or an 8-hour trip. They say to follow the riverbank. We get to a point where the mud becomes really thick, and it's just pouring out of our boots. But we see this weird sight. We see a tree walking, and it seems to be swarmed with rats. So after much battle, or actually Akaraya informs that this is a treant, and that they're guardians of nature, very rare, and that we should help it. So we end up attacking the swarms of rats, kill all the rats, and free the Trent. And it starts talking to us in Sylvan, which nobody speaks. So it gives us something that it pulls out of its chest, a potion of some kind that's got bits of bark in it. Also, I seem to have note about flower wreaths that are blooming, but it's at that point that we should pick up. We're continuing our trek through the swamp to find Thousand Teeth.
All right, thank you very much for the recap. It was really, I like your recaps a lot. They're like really, it gives you a sense of like remembering everything it's been a while since we remembered. So it's a good recap.
Depth.
Good depth.
Thank you.
All right. Siggy, you're here, I'm assuming now? Or no? Well, whenever Siggy's here, we'll be doing a recap.
Yes,
next
I'm
week.
here. I'm good.
Yeah, you're next
I'm
week.
all set.
Recapper.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. All right.
Who's gonna die in this episode now?
No, don't say that. I don't want any more dead. The shitty. Well, Zunis's character died because of obviously
My
negligence.
curiosity,
Negligence
unfortunately.
from you two, and obviously Zunis could have left you die. He could have locked the door on you, but he couldn't do it.
Very true. Very true, but he had a good heart.
Your monkey?
Yes, he had a good heart for the monkey.
Yeah, he didn't want the monkey to fucking search shit with the fucking lizard folk.
And the monkey just kept going. It was just like, face danger, he ran.
Jeez Louise.
I am sad for Zunis.
Alright, well, you guys are off onto a mission to kill this big giant gator that they have, as they don't want to deal with it. And it's killed many of their men, so it's kind of a nuisance in their swamp, as you guys are off to find it and kill it, and maybe potentially get a rather nice reward back, as well as a potential alliance between lizard folk and mankind. As you head deep into Dunwaters River, and traveling through the dangerous place, and obviously going through the swamps once more. As you track through the swamps for another few hours, as you're obviously moving at normal pace, but I'd like everybody roll a perception check. Oh, Akurai's not paying attention. Juju.
Ha. Monkey focused on the death.
As Stanzatar, as you begin to move, I'd say after maybe a good, probably hour and a half, maybe almost 2 hours from the location where you had seen the treant and you saved it, so it gave you some rather interesting potion concoction, unaware of what it did, but you guys obviously thought it was a thoughtful gift. You do see on a tree, far away, probably about 100 feet away, as it's very hard to tell, but you do see kind of a silhouette of what looks like a shadowy kind of almost, it looks almost like a body, but it's kind of stringed up what looks like to be on a tree of some sort that's in the swamp. But you can only see the silhouette of the shadow, as it's hard to tell what it is. It could be a lizard folk, it could be a human, or it could be literally something else.
Okay, so I'm gonna low key tell the group what I see. It's like, don't everybody look at once, but I think there's something over there. I see a silhouette. There's something. It might just be a funky old stump out here, but I don't know. I get a weird feeling from it.
I'm gonna look at it.
Try to look at it, but you don't see it. With your 7 perception. Since you can't tell.
I'm just gonna make it look like I'm just squinting at the direction you pointed at.
I see it.
It's like, yes, I do. I see exactly the thing you say.
I'm gonna see if I can sneak up on it. Everybody stay here. I'm gonna try to hide and stealthily move over towards it.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
Nice.
Alright, you begin to quickly go through the swampy mess of this sludge-infested swamp as everybody else begins to follow, pursuing maybe, making sure they don't get lost. Eventually,
Yeah.
you do see this rather large, big fellow kind of tied across this thing, almost like a sacrifice of some sort, as he was left here for dead.
So is he moving? Can I see any shallow chest movement? Is he alive? Can I ascertain if he's alive or dead from my range?
How close you want to get close to him? Because right now, I'd say maybe you're not really face to face with him, but you see this big individual kind of
Humanoid, orc. What do we got
He
here?
looks human, but it's hard to tell as his hair is all covered his face. He's kind of in rags. He's kind of tied up from ankles to wrists, like almost like a sacrifice on like a giant tree. It seems.
Okay, I'm gonna look around for the rest of the group. Have they stayed, or are they following me?
Well, it's up to them.
I followed.
I was watching you because you said you were going to sneak over there, and I'm not a very good sneaker. So
No problem. So I'm gonna point out who's that Muju with me, or
I
Akaraya.
believe yes.
Okay.
How close are you
What
guys
is-
compared to the rest of you?
Yeah, I'd basically be following behind.
Okay.
I'd say I'm about
Mr.
30 feet
G
away.
here.
All right. What about the rest of you? Are you 30 feet away from Stanzatar?
Well, it was like 100 feet away, so probably more like 60.
Okay.
Probably 45.
I just he said he went to look at something and he's going to sneak over. So however far we were when we
Right,
saw it,
so
yeah.
you guys are in the swamps right now, walking through. Essentially, Stanzatar and Muji, you finally get out of the swamps as you hit some dry patches of land. It's kind of swampy still. There's still puddles, but you do see the big tree. You do see the individual tied there. You can't tell if he's alive or dead at this distance, but it does look fishy. As you can tell, this is like it looks like someone was left here to be sacrificed to something.
Are there any markings at all?
What do you mean markings?
Like decryptions, like anything that's like left to be read?
No. You're in a swamp with ropes that are kind of twined against his wrists and his ankles.
Okay, so they didn't do anything to his body.
But you can tell he doesn't really have any equipment on him or anything of some sort, from what you can be aware of.
How is it like decomposed, or is it like
No.
was it just fresh?
It's hard to say. You gotta roll a medicine check. You gotta get closer to him.
Yeah, I will die. It'll be perfect.
I don't know nothing about medicine, but I'll go up there and take a look.
I think I rolled, but it's taking a bit. There you go.
Alright, so you get close to it, Muji? Like right to it? Assuming?
Yes.
Okay, what are you, Stanzatar? Where are you at?
I'll be right there with Muju.
Okay, you get close to it as well. As you do a medicine check, you begin to examine. You can hear a faint breathing, and you can hear a palpitation of his heart. And this guy's a big fella. Whoever this individual was, they saw fit to leave him here like for dead. As you look through his belongings, he doesn't have anything. He is just literally no equipment, from what you can tell. Hard to tell how long he's been here, but looks like he's just he was kind of left here.
Maybe ransacked. Probably just left for dead.
Now, who left a perfectly good white boy out here in the forest?
You mean the swamps?
Swamps, yeah.
Did you
Bye.
just better off? Did you just better off dead quote?
As you guys talk,
No, it's men at work.
as you guys talk, Muji
Okay.
and Stanzatar, with your passive perception around the vicinity, you do see bubbling, heavily bubbling 30 feet away from you in the water. It's
Enemies.
gurgling and bubbling, like big bubbles are popping out.
Could it be the gator? And I'm just gonna start climbing up a tree.
Alright, you climb up the tree. As you just see bubbling. As the tree's this is the only tree in the vicinity. It's about 20 feet tall. The man who's captured is about 5 feet off the actual ground. As you look around, you just see the heavy bubbling of something.
I'm going to motion back for the rest of the group.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up that tree. Try to see if I can see a silhouette.
You don't,
Thinking it's a gator.
you don't see a silhouette, but you see the bubbling getting bigger and bigger. Something is coming.
Work my way towards Stanzentar, having seen them wave over.
Whatever's coming, it looks like it's coming for the sacrifice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna basically go up to the top of the tree. It's like, here it comes, and
Alright. What about the rest of
Hopefully
you? You
it's
guys
not-
coming in?
I'll start. He's gesturing for us to move over.
Well, you hear
What do you
it.
find? We coming?
Hear it? That's all you hear.
Oh,
What do you
better
do?
start sloshing our way over there.
Alright, you slosh your way there. You move 30 feet ahead, and we're going to get you on a battle map here. As you do eventually see the individual that's tied up. He's obviously not awake currently. He's unconscious and such. But you eventually say, here it comes, as you do see this big thing coming out. Green and slimy and sludgy. Rows of teeth. Webbed feet, and you can see webbed hands. You can see this sloppy, sludgy kind of hair as it droops down across his face. As it roars loudly, as it's hungry for its next meal. It sees there's quite a bit of people here, as it obviously is enticed by this. As you guys do see this thing, I'd like you to roll initiative, as you see a troll.
ah, the Great Gator.
As Eric, you can obviously roll initiative, but your current character is currently not apparent of what's going on. He is unconscious. He has no equipment on him. He was sacrificed here. But he does know who got him here originally. But his character can roll initiative. He just isn't able to act until someone frees him and wakes him up. Alright, sorry.
So, is he dead? Which one's the new character? The troll or the?
Yeah, the troll's the new character.
I just,
Now with the 32 now.
You'd be like, hell yeah, troll's amazing. Oh god, I got a natural 20 too. Zuna's got a natural 20, but he's currently... Zuna's, you have to make sure you
Oh,
roll your
initiative.
character.
yeah. Initiative.
That was my character.
It didn't register on the
Okay.
So
Yeah,
just do
let's
it
hope
again and make sure you click it, and then we'll change it to the natural 20.
Yep, give me a moment.
See, this new character you made is already starting.
It's already dead. I'm joking. Wow, you got a
Feed of
Ooh.
the troll.
on too. Ziggy, what's your Dex modifier?
Did it 1?
1. All right. Wow, Ziggy got. How do you get 2 natural 20s in a row? What the fuck? That's crazy.
Well,
All right. Well,
looks like it'd be better if they were hits.
just roll a d20 with me because the monster got the same initiative as you did. You got a natural 20. So roll me a d20.
Nice.
A 9. You gotta beat a 9.
Who are you asking?
Okay, thank you. No, just him.
Okay.
So, alright, so it'll get a 28. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, everybody else in? Alright, so... On the start of your turn, Eric Storm, you can roll a perception check. You're currently bound, you can't do anything, but this is for you to wake up from the situation as you hear screaming and shouting right now.
Essentially from a monkey.
Yes.
All right.
20. Alright, you wake up as you're currently not aware of your surroundings as you find yourself in a swamp. As last time you recall, you were dealing with the lizard folk, and the last thing you remember, you got knocked out, seeming something went wrong in the situation as you were left here for dead, unaware of where your belongings are. You have no equipment or no weapons on you. You are tied to a tree, bound by your wrists and your legs. You can That's just basically your free action. You can use your action to try to break the boundaries with your strength. Or you can
What?
free action to talk to these random people.
What the heck? Why did you bind me up? And I try to break out.
We didn't bind you, darling. We found you like this.
He's like, ah, he's alive.
To break out, what do I
It's
need?
athletics. Athletics. It requires a DC 15. 13 is not enough. As you try to break the binds, your strength's not fully there, but you're almost getting there. You're almost feeling that, like, the tree breaking a little bit as the monkey's just, like, hearing the snaps above you. As you can tell, this guy's really strong, but he's unable to get his full strength on the first go. And that's pretty much all you can do for the time being.
Who are you people?
People.
Ah! You were correct. He is alive. He talks.
Get
Why
me out of here.
He's tied to a tree.
Wait, is this
Yeah.
the gator we're talking about?
There's a troll.
Wait,
Not
that's.
a-
Well, I don't know what a gator is.
The gator has more teeth.
Got you.
Smells a lot better.
No, it's Siggy's turn. Sorry. Alright, so that's me. So, let's see. Run. Is it still half movement because it's Slocky Slosh?
No, you're on land.
Or is it full movement?
It's land right now, currently. As
Great.
long as you're not, if you're in
Great.
like you can tell by the map where the reefs are or the water is. Anything that's
Oh,
like
so-
heavy green, yeah, you can tell. Yeah, it's easy. There's like yeah, you can tell it.
Great. Alright, I'll move to here and then, well, Katuli, I was going to use my, I have my Warhammer in my hand. I guess I can't really smash the...
You can.
Smash
You
the-
can destroy
it's
the
rope?
tree if you want.
Oh, I'm going to smash the ropes in, see if that'll work real quick. I'm going to try to go by there. Oh, no! Smash!
It's like
Vines!
nice bludgeoning attack.
Oh, do you need me to smash them? Let's see, run by.
Alright, as you whirl your warhammer, trying to smack the ropes. The bindings don't rip because it's a hammer, but you do damage to the tree as you hear a snap of the tree branch break off. As Eric, you have your left hand free, as there's rope still on it, but you're free with your left hand. As you almost saw this hammer going for your hand, almost about to actually kind of break your hand instead of the actual.
I assume you're not. I assume you don't want to be troll snack. Whatever you are, we'll figure out why you're here later.
Troll?
And the whole like tree like moving from side to side is just like, leave the hammer. I'll just cut him out. Please, just don't break the damn tree I'm on top of.
What
Oh,
troll?
Did you? Didn't see you up there.
I'll just cut it. I'll cut it. Just deal with the monster.
Alright, the troll hears an out bang and noise. It kind of begins to make its way to you, Ziggy, instead.
Yep,
Avoiding
figured.
Eric completely, as it was going to eat him.
Good,
and
bring
it's going to make 3 attacks on you. As it begins to smell, you can smell the sludge coming off the thing. As it makes some nastiest attack. It makes 1 attack with its bite. 24 to hit. Or 7.
So that would hit. I would assume. Yep, that's going to hit.
You take 7 piercing as it bites across your armor.
4. You got armor.
And then you get 2 claws as it swipes twice. 16 and a 24.
They were both. So I guess I have my shield still ready because
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, I was only using one hand. So yes. Great.
So you block,
No,
you
that's-
block the first one as it scrapes across your shield. As the second
And
one,
the second one I take.
it does hit you as you.
Yep.
It seems to get you right underneath of your shield as it rakes across your chest for 15 slashing.
Holy! Minus 3. 12. Ouch!
All
So rude.
C. You're still in the water slightly, C in the water, but you're not really in a bad position.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just move a little bit to get me more onto bit of land. Would that be considered land?
Yes.
Okay, so that was 10, so 20. My move. I am going to firebolt.
Okay. 21's a hit for 2. As it screeches and it doesn't seem to like the fire very much.
And I'm going over here to get a little bit between me and the troll, and that's it.
Okay. Juji, you're
Nice.
above it, 20 feet up.
I am just basically gonna start monkeying out and basically seagull my way down to I believe his
Eric?
name would be Eric, character.
Alright, you land on his head with your butt.
Use my butt to cut the ropes.
Alright, well he has 3 more bindings, he's 2 on his ankle and 1 on his arm.
Nice. I'm gonna go for his arm.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, you
23.
pierce it. You just kind of snag it right in between his wrists, and you kind of hear the rope snap a little bit as it releases his arm. As you watch Eric kind of bow forward, like awkwardly, as he can't obviously gravitate his entire body, because he's kind of been up here for a while. As he bows forward, almost knocking into Stanzatar, as he's like, kind of like his legs are attached straight, but half his body's forward.
I am also going to use my feet. Oh, I don't know if it's allowed to use the feet. One of my other feet to hand him a dagger.
No, that's an action.
All right, got you. I'm gonna use my bonus action to give advantage on Stanzatar's next attack,
Okay.
and that'll be on my side.
Just press the.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Stanzatar.
All right, Stanzatar will take a 5-foot step forward and stab the troll with a rapier.
Okay. $15's a hit. Shing! As it screeches, as you see like green blood come out of it.
All right, then I'm going to take a 5, 10, 15, 20-foot step over here. And that'll be her turn.
All right, Akuraya.
I'm gonna take a step forward and just cast Cure Wounds
Okay.
at the first level. There's 8 for you, my good friend. Bum, bum. And then I'll just take another step back, and I will just heal this round, I think.
Okay.
Who was that 8 for?
Whoever was in front of me, I believe it
Oh,
was.
Storm.
I believe it. Yeah.
All right, Eric Storm. You're still bound by the legs. You can obviously use your hands, get advantage to rip them off, because you're obviously your frontal body's kind of exposed for you to move around, but your legs are still stuck. So you can obviously roll athletics as your action to rip them off to get yourself free.
I will rip them both off.
I don't think I even left his body, so there's just a monkey on you.
You see a monkey on your head. As you rip them off, as you hear the rope snap and the tree kind of releasing you, as you just drop down on the ground, as you have no equipment currently, as you do see this big
Yes,
troll. in front of you.
when I drop on the ground, and I heard the troll behind me, someone passed me a weapon, and I try to stand whenever I have a chance.
Okay. All right, you stand. Do you want to use a bonus action for anything or no?
I will turn to look at the troll, and I will aid whoever the troll attacked in any manner.
Unable to do that, sadly, with a bonus action.
Okay.
Wait, how tall is he? How
Sorry?
tall are you, Eric? How
6
tall is Eric?
feet.
6 feet.
6 feet.
Ooh, okay.
That's a big boy. Alright. Siggy.
So, all right. Siggy
Thank you.
will, go ahead and actually. Where am I?
Didn't you see
Oh, I'm the one that's the little thing flashing on.
the
Duh.
one is like bleeding.
Right.
Did you get the heal from him?
Oh, I thought that I missed. Oh, sorry. When I asked, I thought he said it for the other guy. +8. Now I do.
Yeah, you're the only one hurt.
All right.
Why would you heal Eric? He doesn't know him.
I wasn't sure if maybe he was damaged on the tree. I missed that. So yes. So I'm going to go ahead and do my first time to lay in. Just go ahead and lay in. Die into heck. Warhammer strike. Get in there and hit this. Here we go. Come on, hit. Come on, hit. Roll, roll, roll. Let's go dice. Faster. Those are terrible rolls. Why are they not coming up? Okay. Try again. Hang on. Let's just do it from here. Warhammer, one-handed.
17's a hit.
There we go.
You strike its kneecap.
Stuff not very. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my action surge. So as an FYI, because I hit,
Yes, you get advantage. We said that.
I will get advantage, but my crusher advantage, right? But my crusher advantage, since I took crusher of the feet at this last level,
Then it pushes it 5 feet.
can I push it 5 feet? I didn't know the size. So if they're one size bigger than me, I can push it 5 feet
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'd like to push it.
Push it.
away from everybody. Yep,
Yeah,
push
you
it
can
away
control
from.
it 5 feet wherever you want.
Yes, I'd like to move it up this way. I can't pick it. Select it. There we go. And then everybody else. Oh no, I didn't score a hit opponent. Never mind. That's not critical hit. And then I would like to use my action surge to go ahead and. Ooh, you want to do that? No, I'm good. Sorry. Oh, you have my action surge. Go ahead and take another attack. I'll just do that.
15's a hit for 9.
Yeah, and knock back another 5 feet. Or does that?
It can. I think it happens. The crusher feet. I think it happens every time you. I don't know.
Yes, it looks like it. Yes, if you hit with an attack.
Yeah, so you can move it again 5 feet. Where again? The
Great.
same
Uh,
spot.
just farther away from the unarmed person tied to a tree.
It's obviously pushed, so it's not obviously. So there's no attack of opportunities happening. You're just pushing it.
Right.
or
Correct. Yep. Understood. And then I'm actually gonna stay here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Didn't like that.
Actually,
Go ahead.
yeah. No. I'm gonna step forward to here, so that way. No, I'm just trying to figure out if I could block everybody else. Like I don't want to come up here and hit this person.
It doesn't look
Or
like
this
it's
person.
intent. It looks like it's intent to rip you apart at this point.
Great. All right. I'll take it.
Is it roar? Is it going in? As it's going to bite you, claw you, try to rip you to shreds. As you do notice, never fighting a troll before, but some of obviously acknowledgement. It seems to not regenerate this round. Thankfully. 24 to hit again, jeez Louise. For
That's
6
pretty
points,
bad.
6 points of damage.
Okay. Thank goodness for this. Weighs near my armor.
As it bites across your forearm, trying to rip across his shield, trying to get right into the meaty bits. As it uses its claws again. A 22 to hit and a 13.
22 hits,
Alright.
and I am not a candy wrapper to be open.
Alright, it tries to rip. It does 12 points of damage as it slashes across you, leaving a really bad mark across your lower jaw, and it kind of rakes across like your armor plating that connects towards your shoulders. Kind of where your clavicle is.
You fight dirtier than a lizard man.
I step 5 feet over and get a little bit better look at the troll and cast Scorching Ray, all 3 of them at him.
Okay. 16's a hit, 21's a hit, 13's a miss. Alright, so you got some damage there, 13 points. Nice, nice. And it's looking bloody. As it screeches, the rays burn across it. You watch its body start to swelter and like kind of, it almost pusses. It kind of looks pretty brutal across its body. Because it doesn't seem to want to regenerate. It kind of leaves like these nasty burn marks across its body.
I'm going to step back a little bit, put a few people between me and him.
Alright, Muji.
On his back still. I'm just gonna be like, here, have this, and I'm just gonna hand him.
Handing him what?
I'm just gonna hand him my rapier.
Alright, you can add a rapier to your inventory. If you know how to do that again. You can go through the compendium and drag it into it. You don't have to delete the items you have in your inventory, just uncheck them so they're not on.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. That's your action, Muji. What do you want to do else?
I forget if it's a free action to use my to get out my bow,
Yes,
or is
it
that
is
an
a
action?
free action. It's only for
Okay,
shields.
and yeah.
Shields are actions.
Then I'm gonna have my bow, but I am going to give Senior Eric the bonus of advantage.
Okay. And you have a weird monkey telling you can do this, and he gives you a rapier.
Like I got you. I'll be your little sidekick, and then just that's it.
Yeah, and then he gets you killed next. It's vice versa changes.
It's just whoever the monkey hangs out with is the next person that's gonna die.
I was referring to you, not him.
How dare you?
Stanzatar.
Never mind.
Take a 10-foot step and get up alongside the troll and hit it with my rapier.
Okay. That's a hit. Shing! Oh, I wish you guys had slashing in your party, but you don't have any slashing. You can't do what I can roll on it on the table. But the piercing does stab it as he leaves a big hole right across his abdomen.
And I'll move another 15. I'll take a disengage bonus action and finish out my movement and in there.
Aren't you a swashbuckler? You don't have to do that.
Oh, that's right. I get to do that for free if I hit them.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
only if
So
if there's other mobs around you, they can hit you. It's only to the one you hit. But there's only one enemy, so.
Okay, so that's my turn.
Right, Akarai, as you watch Sugi trying to pry like a can opener at this point. Or in fantasy terms, ripped apart for some beans.
Yeah, I see it. I'm gonna step up behind her. I'm gonna cure wounds at 2nd level.
Okay.
Yeah, 10. Not bad. And then I'm gonna bonus action as I cast it and just be like, "You're doing great, but we can't lose anybody else." And I'm gonna bonus action Bardic Inspiration. And that's my turn.
Okay. Alright. Eric.
Eric is trying to add rapier to his thing, and it's having trouble.
Okay. Let me just check. Oh yeah, it doesn't want to go for some reason. Oh wait, there it is. It just lagged. Multiple came in there.
Okay.
Delete one.
Well, I am. I will rage.
Alright.
And
Rapier is a
Then-
dexterous weapons, FY, so your damage is not going to be so high. But it's better than nothing.
yes.
Alright.
And
when you
I will
rage,
attack-
do you detail your rage out a little bit different from the typical rage.
Yes. I turn to turn around from the tree, see the troll, see the other people attacking the troll, and since they freed me, I'm gonna run straight at the troll. Oop, that's not me. Run straight at the troll and attack, screaming all the way, right at the, and take a slash.
All right, you get advantage on your hit. 25 hits.
On my side, I was like, ah, shit! It's just being dragged along.
As you do see the muscles and courses across his body, you can almost see like looming, like a shadow looming over him, like a giant great white shark opening its mouth as he attacks it. 25, roll damage.
Damage.
You just click the rapier. There you go.
Yeah.
And then the rage, you didn't toggle it. It's 2, I'm guessing. 11.
Where do I find that?
It's a toggle. So in the character sheet, you'll see a rage, and then you'll see a check mark. It's global. It's in our globals. So when you're raging, you'll just check it on or off. So it's like right there.
You.
And then once you're
yes, it is a 2. It is 2.
Yeah. Okay.
I love barbarians, man.
Yeah. Well, he's
They're
got
the best.
He's got the homebrew one.
Which is that one?
It's called the
We'll go through it.
We'll go through it. Yeah, it's pretty badass. All right. That ends your turn. All right, Ziggy.
That ends my turn.
As you do see Eric attack with just a puny weapon, but it looks like the weapon did so much damage as you see the looming shadow of this great white shark just combining with this attack. All right, Zuki, what do you want to do?
You are muted in case.
Please add the 2 piercing red since I couldn't add it in my rage.
You did add the 2 rage.
Thanks.
It's rage damage, not piercing. It's just rage damage is
Yeah.
magical damage.
Sorry, the computer
Poopy?
apparently battery was died. My wife was using it for work and I didn't realize it. So, and as I went to go upstairs to get the charger,
Nah, we've all had to do it.
that's when I realized that you're like, computer. I was like, well, I can't unmute because I'm going upstairs on the phone.
Worst case scenario.
So, all right, plugging this in. I'll go ahead and just if the troll's still standing there,
It's
I'll go ahead and
still
smack at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you roll for me while I plug my computer in? Get this back up. Unless the app on the phone works.
The Roll20 app sucks.
Yes, it does.
I had it at one point in time. I haven't used it recently.
Oh, I hate
It hasn't been updated since the day they came out with it.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
whack it for a good chunk of 11 damage.
Yeah, good chunk.
Woo. First at it. And,
Ending your turn.
come on, open up. Second wind. And heal myself a little bit while I'm standing here. If he's gonna hit me again, I better. Locking in. There we go. Come on, computer.
Muji's still on the back.
Everything.
Eric. Okay.
Trying not to
Too late.
get thrown down in a rodeo.
Come on. I want to go to the other screen. Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine. You'll heal eventually. Alright, so he's gonna split his attacks, this big creature, as it's almost dead. It's really hurt. It'll attack 1 to Eric, 1 to Ziggy, and 1 to Muji. So, and it's gonna bite you, Ziggy, first.
Rude.
That is very rude.
17 to hit, which is blocked by your shield. Eric, for 9, it misses you. And then Muji, a 12 misses also.
Nice.
Bolt.
Okay. 16 is a hit for 3.
Guys, you're doing great. I'm gonna step just a little bit further between them. And
I'm just holding my breath, giving myself like while trying to get a good adjustment on Senior Rodeo Man over here, and going to use steady aim,
Okay.
which I would believe this would just give me a straight roll since I don't have sharpshooter.
Oh, steady aim gives you advantage.
Yeah, but I'm like 5 feet closer to him.
But yes, so it'd be straight roll.
Yes, it'd be a straight roll.
Yeah,
I forgot.
gotcha. So hopefully this one hits 15
Alright.
for
You pierce
well
it and
as-
pierce it and pierce it until it goes down.
nice.
That's combat.
That thing hits really hard.
Are we sure it's down? It looked like it was starting to regrow a little bit.
Yeah, it's not like growing smaller trolls inside of the water, is it?
Eric
You
races
can tell
forward.
the body's kind of moving around.
Oh,
God.
Eric
gross.
races forward.
God.
I think maybe we should just get out of here. It's not worth it.
Burn it.
Hey, this is pretty solid land. We haven't come across much land. It might be nice to take a little break here.
If it's still moving, I'll smash it again.
Right, you smash it as it doesn't. It starts moving still. It looks like it's
Firebolt it.
trying to.
I just, like,
regenerate. Okay.
Nope, I'm gonna try and like fire torch it, like just
Alright.
keep that
You
going.
just burn it as you hear the screeching of its innards just burst as the people in front of them get a nice, good, heavy helping of troll gunk as it explodes, kind of pussing off of its body.
Guys, should have told you to back up.
It's Eric, Ziggy, and Muji. You're covered in this green.
Oh.
mess.
And I try to hide behind Eric.
I'm gonna jump into the stupid swamp again. This is ridiculous. Oh, this is gross. Who's got the clean spell?
Eric turns around, just bares his chest, and he goes, "Ah!" And then says, "Thank you for releasing me."
Just like holding on to
He's
dear
like,
life.
He looks like a Hulk. It's all green, full of slime.
This guy looks like fun.
So, now that that's gone, I guess comes the next question.
Get out here, and who are you?
There it is.
And also,
Who
can I have
am
a swim
I?
back?
My name's Eric Storm. I was a guard upon a merchant ship, the Wind Glider. We dealt with exotic foods and weapons. We were recently attacked by the Sanguine, and we fought until the last man, but they critically damaged our ship. It sank. I swam and swam. I was caught in a current, and then I brought me to marshes, but I was attacked by these reptile creatures. I don't know what the heck they're called. So I was captured, and then that's the last I remember. And then I woke up, and you guys were in front of me.
Can you describe the reptile creatures?
They were like lizardish people, but they had weapons. I don't know what the heck. But I can't describe them. I couldn't talk to them. And then I found myself here after waking up on a beach, and after they captured me.
Not sanguine, but look like lizards. Yeah,
Correct.
we knew who they are. We knew who
We
they
know-
are.
The Sanguine is attached to the ship.
This is a nice chunk of land, though. Are we taking a short rest? Have we traveled long enough, I guess, for a short rest?
Did you guys see
Yeah.
Is my stuff lying around, or did they take that too? I'll do a search.
Oh, I'll help him search. You have advantage
You
on that.
search as long as you want. Your shit is not here. Those lizard folk, if you had shiny weapons and gold, they'll take it.
Oh, that sucks. Does he? You have a weapon still, though,
He has,
right?
he has the weapon that Muji gave, but now Muji wants it back.
I
like the
take the weapon and I put it face down and pass it back to Muji, saying, or up to Muji, saying thank you. Assuming
Still
he's
on the
still
device.
on me.
Yeah, I'm still on you.
What kind
And
of
why
weapon
is
do
he
you?
attached to my head?
No reason. I like the view.
Who are you guys?
The Gator Tooth crew. We came from Salt Marsh out to explore and meet with some lizard folks and try and get them to work with us instead of against us. Didn't go so well, but we're out here looking for a really big gator. Have you seen a big gator?
No, I thought that I saw whatever that green thing is.
Yeah, we're looking for a bigger creature to kill.
Well, I guess
It's all ironically a gator as well. We're the Gator Tooth Gang, but we're hunting really big alligators. This is actually our first time doing it.
Basically hunting them. We've killed them before.
Yeah, but this is our first time hunting them.
But what type of weapon do you normally use?
Oh, my battle axe. That's my favorite weapon of choice.
Do you
But
use a?
I can use a
shield?
number of things from bows to javelins to axes, hand axes. I'll happily join you on this little quest of yours, but I'm kind of without everything.
Yeah.
Well, you seem pretty handy with that rapier.
Kind of
You're a
small.
veteran.
Imagine if we
That's
get
good.
something
So
even
you
bigger.
probably don't want my dagger then, because I have this dagger you can have if you want it.
Well, do you normally wear armor? Do you use a shield?
I can, yes, I use a shield. Sometimes I'd use my battle axe two-handed.
Let's see what we got. What do you guys think? Should we arm Eric?
Hey, you got a bag of holding of shit.
It's like, ooh,
I'm
Maybe
looking
a
your weapon,
chainmail, a
Siggy.
warhammer, 10 shields.
It's
exactly.
like, give him your weapon, Siggy. Give him.
Let's see. We'll pull out. Do you wear chainmail?
Santa Claus time. Well, it depends on his
Yeah, I
class because he's a barbarian. So if he has high con and
Probably
dex,
not.
it's up to him if he wants to. It might lower. It might not give him that AC that he needs.
Correct. Yeah, I'm asking. I don't know. I'm
I did not have chainmail originally. I was just using a small shield at times when I needed it.
well. We have a shield if you want it. I have this one with this lizard fork tongue on it, or this other one that looks a little more beat up, but you could use that one. This one has a faded painting of a winged something lion, maybe. I don't know what that is.
Mood just thinks like the opposite. Like, give him a giant sword.
You may choose.
I'll take a shield.
If you would like a shield, let me know. If you would like a long sword, a javelin or three, or
Definitely
a
javelin.
warhammer.
You
I prefer the
use
warhammer like this.
You can use the longsword versatile, so if you want to go one-handed or two-handed with it.
We also have another
Okay.
warhammer. I prefer this, but that's good for slashing.
I'll take the longsword.
So
I appreciate it.
minus one shield, one longsword, and do you want a spear or a javelin? Can you throw these? Like,
Yes, I
prefer
can.
spear.
You see his
Yeah.
muscles, his like bigger arms than everybody here.
Yeah, I prefer
Probably
the
like
spear.
the whole waist.
But if you want a spear or javelin, we have those. Let us know.
Akara has the biggest brain here.
I'll
I
take
do.
4 javelins. I'll throw.
Great.
I do have the biggest brain here.
Minus a few javelins. So there you go. A few javelins. I'll put those. You said 3 or 4. How many did you want?
4.
Great. So you have
Mine
4.
normal.
He takes them. Mine.
4 long swords. And
One-handed.
which,
How did you get all of this? Where are you getting it from?
Coming out of thin air.
I just kind of we like to be equipped. Don't want to miss out on anything. Longsword. Oh, and a shield. Yep. Okay. Does anybody have a extra cloak or anything? Because I don't see any other hats, clothes, jackets.
You can give him chainmail
Scars.
if he wants it, but it'll give him disadvantage in stealth checks. It may not give him that
Yeah,
much AC, honestly.
I'm asking you which you prefer, but also, I mean, my question is more is I don't know what you normally wear. I don't have an extra cloak.
Yeah, I don't want the chainmail for now, especially when we're going through this swamp mess. If that's
he likes his
unless it's
abs
all-
and his chest out. Look at me, I am Conan.
Conan. With monkey sidekick.
I do have a hand axe if you prefer to use that over a javelin. An extra. I have 2 of my personal ones that I rarely use them, it turns out. I thought I would be a little better at throwing them, but I prefer to just get in there and bash things up. So if you're a slasher, I have that.
I'm good for now for what I have. I appreciate it. Thank you. What's your name again?
My name is Siggy, or from Salt Marsh. Sorry to hear about your boat and your friends. I understand what it's like being a guard from the Marines myself.
Ah, a fellow compatriot.
As you can probably see, Eric has probably like one of the biggest tattoos on his back.
Yeah, describe Eric.
Describe Eric.
Yes, please.
Eric is blonde hair, big blonde beard, brown eyes, muscular built up top. Loves to have his axe with him, and that picture's a little of an older me, but I'm a younger. I'm 20 years old, so
we'll get a nude one for you.
Oh God, no.
Sexy barbarian man.
Like the old fat Thor from Avengers, or like the younger hot Thor from Avengers?
The younger.
Yeah, I figured. Just checking.
There we go. That's what he looks like. Clothed and then not clothed.
Wait, what are you doing?
Dude, that is the best thing there is.
He's
Told
just
you
in
he had a
his,
great sword on
little
him.
tiny whitey.
Giga chat.
That's his dog.
Give him
So
a
I told you guys to
blanket.
get him a great sword.
I only fight in my panties.
That
do
is
not
my
have-
armor. It is plot.
I've got extra clothes, but they might be a little small, and they do have a hole cut in for the tail, so I don't know that to be a good fit.
I don't think everybody wants to see his ass.
I'll take a cloak if someone has it, but otherwise, these are just tattered.
Like just strips it off, takes it, give me another
I'm
one.
getting the vapors.
I don't think I have clothes that'll fit you.
So you might be getting the vapors, and now, I don't. I'm actually looking. I don't have an extra cloak or anything on my character sheet.
He's got like clothes on. He just doesn't have like clothes like armor. He's got more like just the typical seaman's clothes. You know, like come on, tattered pants, tattered
Yes,
shirt.
I'm not naked.
No, he's not naked. But you can see that he's got some scars across his body, like the typical sailor would, you know, fighting, you know, whatever's out there.
I'm gonna get a new one from this.
Don't worry, you know,
From the
we'll just
job.
grease him up and we'll make him run through the the boss fights. All right, you guys take a short rest as you obviously rekindle some information about Eric. So he was captive by some lizard folks that saw fit to take advantage of him. around these parts, it's possible for sure, especially if you're by yourself. As you tell them about the mission at hand, as you're looking for a gator, potentially to slaughter and kill it. That's a sexy pirate.
Oh yeah. I walk up to Eric and put out my hand and nice to meet you. I'm C.
Nice to meet you, C.
There's a few things that we do want to get clear if you're going to be with us for longer than, well, right now. That if you want to come with us, you need to agree to.
Smash, we kill.
Oh,
And
well, a bit, but help each other out. Don't backstab. Don't steal from us. And we will help you if you help us.
And most importantly, have fun
Most importantly, yes.
while doing it.
And keep Muju out of my hair.
Too late, and I'm just gonna
Can
jump.
someone get out of my hair? Is that what this thing is called?
Yeah, Muju Juju. I think.
Yeah, he's very reliable. We actually like him a lot.
Mujo. So I come from space. Oh wait, you guys don't know about that.
Right.
Right.
I'm Akaraya.
Greetings.
And I'm Stans and Tar. Pleasure to meet you, darling.
Pleasure's all mine. Thank you again for freeing me. This is a little different than the wonderful ship we were on, where we had all these exotic foods and we had ship rations, but every once in a while they'd give us some treats. Some like dragon fruit, passion fruit, and bananas. Oh, it's delicious.
It does sound good. Those are hard to come by here.
High quality items until we got attacked by those creatures. What did we call it? That sanguine or something again?
Did they look like fish or lizards?
Fish.
Fish, sagwing.
Green fish.
Yes, the fish are becoming a problem. They really are. Everybody's starting to rise up against them.
Well, so where are we headed now? You said to go hunting for a crocodile?
Alligator, I believe it is, but something along a very similar family line.
Which way?
You know how to tell the difference?
I'm pretty good with animals, but I'm not that one. I'm not reptiles are not my thing. You guys, can you tell the difference?
You'll
I
learn
don't
to tell
even
the
know what a
difference.
gator is.
Well, a gator will see you later, and a crocodile will see you in a while.
Is that a joke from Stans and Tar?
Yeah, I got jokes. I found them today. Apparently this is a big one, though. It could eat a lizard folk in one bite.
I
You
don't
don't
want to
let
get
it
near
bite
that
you?
then.
If we're having this conversation, we're doing a short rest, by the way. I am going to use my Song of Rest for anybody that wants to have some extra health. You just get a free d6 if you're rolling for health.
Well, awesome.
I think Siki took all the hits. Hopefully she's feeling better after a little rest.
All right.
Hopefully.
They're the only one who took the full front of the troll. If only hit slashing weapons, you could try to decapitate it in one go. But it's okay. Killed it. I was the dickhole that didn't give Eric a weapon, but kind of makes sense for his situation. She didn't have anything on. It's like, oh, here's the weapons and everything right next to him. Doesn't make any sense.
So as you drop down from the ropes being cut, it's just like, here's a magical greatsword right next to you.
He says axes. He likes axes. He doesn't want swords.
Never mind. Great axe.
I honestly like mauls, and I don't see them very used very much.
Mauls.
Yeah, a maul. It's a two-handed hammer.
Hey, maybe you just gave me an idea.
It's the same thing. It does as much damage as this greatsword, 2d6. It's just people like the 2d6 because it gives a better average, but you'll never hit as hard as a great axe.
Is it a martial weapon?
Yeah, it's a martial weapon. So
It is.
You have to. It's a heavy weapon. So if you are a goblin and you're using that, you have disadvantage on your attacks, even if you're.
But it's more satisfying to roll more dice, so 2d6 is actually better.
It's a preference. People like the higher output. Some people like the average. I personally like them all. I just like the weapon. It just reminds me of like dwarfs and stuff. Hammer. And plus, it does a lot of damage to skeletons. Slashing is usually the frowned upon weapon because there's a lot of shit that you don't want to use slashing on, like oozes and stuff. And then you got your other weapon slashing too. There's no piercing weapon, which is weird for the two-handed weapons. But, you know, I guess that's just how it is.
For some reason, I thought the other character we're starting the campaign with had martial weapon. I was like, maybe I'll go with them all.
Yeah, well, it's underutilized. It's like halberds. They don't really use them very much because they do as much damage as like a longsword, two-handed. But you get the reach, I guess. All right, so you guys take your short rest. You guys begin to, I guess, head off with a new comrade along your way.
Oh yeah. New comrade.
You're not afraid of snakes. We're having issues with that.
Snakes?
Yeah, we are.
Nope, no issues with snakes.
Giant snake crocodile will be facing you.
Alright. As you guys begin to reach another few hours, it does take a while. Obviously, this is going to be a long journey, like we had mentioned. It's a 12-mile trek towards this location. As you go through the rough marshes, getting stuck in mud in between, moving through a bunch of flies and whatever not that kind of dwells around these little gnats and stuff, kind of picking at you, or little leeches that kind of try to attach to you as you flick them off. As you're at your kind of almost final hour, as you get across all this rough terrain after a good solid hour, you kind of find yourself quickly realizing there's something amiss here. As you've never seen individuals like this before, especially in a march. You do see some individuals kind of arrayed around what looks like to be kind of ground. It looks like very swampy still, but you see them in cloaked robes as they're chanting, as they're in a triangle.
Oh.
In a triangle? There's three of them?
Aye.
Oh, no. Nothing good's coming of that. Just keep on going the other way.
I'm gonna listen.
How close do you get?
No, like I'm gonna listen to Stan.
Oh, okay.
No,
So you guys
go.
begin to take the long track around.
Yeah, I'm gonna stealth it though.
Okay. Everybody roll me a stealth check.
Why does it say?
No, no.
What? You guys are fine. As you avoid the interaction with whatever these guys have been doing, likely cult is summoning something or some sort of ritual. As you're not too keen or interested in what the hell's going on, as you begin to make a long way around going through this place, as the marshes is very strange indeed for those that come very far and wide. Upon the late hours of the night, as eventually the night does eventually come forth, it's about around probably 7 or 8 o'clock at night, as it gets really dark and it gets really kind of murky and such like that. You do eventually kind of locate the area where you need to go. As Akarai, you recall, it's kind of around this area from the indication of what the directions they gave you, as it looks like a dead end. This dead end has this rather large kind of opening. Looks like an opening to the swamp itself, access to the water. As you do see very faintly in the distance, I'd like everybody roll a perception check. Oh, jeez Louise. Some people can't see.
You're blind.
Blind as a bat. Alright. Well, our barbarian wouldn't be able to see in the dark since he doesn't have dark vision. So it's a fail.
Nope.
Sadly. Ziggy, do you have dark vision?
Nope.
Who has dark vision here? Nobody.
I do.
Everybody failed. Oh my god.
I do too.
Alright,
But, yeah.
so all of you failed since there's no like success here. Except for Ziggy, he got like 21, but the problem is you can't
I can't see?
You can't see. Yeah, it's dark. Completely pitch black. Depending on the light you torch, but it'll probably give you your situation. Alright, so you don't see anything, but you do hear kind of splashing and movement ahead. Very faintly, as you do see the heavy water source in front of you. As it's really dark here, as you just begin to just kind of look around the vicinity.
Shelly's thing glowing?
Shelly's not with you currently, so
Dang it.
no. I know he said use his character, but I don't want his character to die. I'm only using him for heals if people are really hurt. So Akaraya, he's the one who can see. Muji can't see. He has no dark vision.
No.
See, you have dark vision, and Sansatar,
I
you
do.
have dark vision. But the
What
problem
do I
is
see with my special eyes?
you see a big body of water.
But do we all hear splashing?
Yeah, you hear splashing. We're gonna move to a map.
Can I attempt to just focus in a little more with my glasses? Oh. It's a good map.
Dun-dun.
Yes, he is never a frontliner.
Alright, so I'm gonna turn off the daylight mode, so there's no more daylight anymore. It's just gonna be dark now. There we go. Boy, yeah. Well, that's parts for you. Alright, what do you guys do? Is you hear just splashing and muddling in the water?
I'm still on Eric's back.
Alright.
I hear something, but I see nothing ahead.
Ooh.
It becomes watery. There's more water ahead.
Yeah, I don't hear anything either. Well, I don't see anything either.
I'm not growing patient. I'm gonna light up a torch. I was gonna do something.
You wanna light a torch up?
No, that's what I say out of character. Alright, in character.
Let's not pull out a torch just yet. Sometimes things hunt with light.
Fine. At least I'm not moving.
Alright, you got a longsword. Enjoy.
We have to have a torch. We can't see how we're going. Wander around the whole area.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
lighting a
honestly-
torch.
No, I mean, I'm sorry, just out of character and in character, we normally use Shelly's shield, so we always have a light source near us. So if he doesn't have, if Shelly's not here, we don't have a shield, then yes, somebody should be carrying a
Oh,
torch.
yeah.
I guess we should figure out who that is.
Yeah,
I'm just like, so like
Shelly's
people are
not
just
here.
saying like,
He's in the background, but I'm not going to give you guys a light source because he's not here. Like, because it doesn't make any
Well, it's
sense.
fine. I'm just saying we should just figure that out as a.
If you
As a
want
party-
to light the torch, I'll carry it.
Okay. I can do that.
then
Okay.
I'll light the torch. I'll light a torch on my side.
All right, so Muji has light source now.
Oh, they said that. I guess they were gonna get the torch and pass it to.
Akuraya.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Thank you.
All right, light source sparked into her hand.
We have a bullseye lantern. You don't have to have a torch. It could be a bullseye lantern, but you could.
Do you have a lantern?
I was handed a torch. No,
Yeah,
I
we
was
do.
handed a torch.
Yeah, we have it from the
Oh, you were handed. He was handed a torch. So.
Yeah, I was already handed
Okay,
a
that's
torch.
Oh, yeah, I have the hooded lanterns as well.
Yeah, but if you're using a lantern, you have to give up a hand. So if you're
Very
rocking dual wielding or you're using a bow or something.
Right, that's what I said. Right, that's why I want to
I know
carry
some
it,
people
so
like
I'll
to
just have-
ankle it on their belts, but it doesn't make it just too. It's too clunky in my opinion to have it on there. It might burn you too if you run around with it.
And the oil consumption.
Alright. So what do you guys do? You hear the noises
What direction do we hear the splashing?
over here. Straight ahead. As you find yourself at the end of the road of the swamp. Right now, currently, you're on land. It's just foggy. But it's not dry, it's still wet. It makes squishy noises.
Hey guys, I think this is it. How do we want to approach this?
Straight on.
Do that. I'll be back here.
Loud and busy.
Can you guys see?
No, but with the torch we can now.
I can't see anything either. Like up there, I can't.
Yeah, that's the point of the torch. It's only 20 by 20. It's for the people who can't actually see anything, like Eric or Ziggy.
In front of us is just water.
Here is all land, but the water
Okay.
here is closer. As soon as you get closer, you can see there's some blue, kind of grayish marks. Where,
All right, I'm gonna. I wanna attempt to throw the torch towards the land. On the other side.
Where do you want to throw it?
Over here to the land on the other side.
Like over here or here?
Yeah, I want to light up the other side. No, I want to light up wherever I can, like whatever the closest ground I can see. I'm gonna throw the torch in that direction
All right.
and hope it lands on ground.
Okay.
Actually, do I? No, never mind. I don't have mage hand. I'm a bard.
You can either use acrobatics or athletics.
Yeet.
11.
Ah, it's 11.
All right. Sorry, I'm gonna put a light source.
Let's hope it works. Just trying to be creative.
Well, I'm ready with my magic missile and firebolt when
Alright, so
we
here's-
see it.
Oops, I accidentally put one on your face. Now I gotta delete it. Oh my god, stop it. Ah. I clicked on it twice and it just kept doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of the light source off your token. There we go. Now there's a light source right in front of you. Assuming you can all see it now.
It worked amazing.
Okay.
Yes.
Anything we can see with the newly found light source.
I can't see my hand.
And there's nothing there still.
No. You can see water though. Over here. As the,
I think we
you don't
I think we
hear- you don't
have
hear
to go in the water.
You don't hear the noise anymore. It stops.
Should we get more torches and do about more of that? Light up an area for you to be able to see?
Well, I got more. As
I
I
got
guess
some
I'm gonna
torches too.
torch up another one.
All right. Where you
I
gonna?
grab a torch too.
You gonna just toss them?
I'm gonna hold on to mine in case,
Okay.
but I'm gonna light it up. Be the monkey version of a lantern.
All right. As Eric has the light source right on his face. But you see, are you lighting it up on yourself?
I'd like to light it up, but also kind of do what they had done and like toss it a little bit.
All right. Give me an acrobatics or athletics. Let's see how far you toss it.
I'd like to go up just a
Are you-
little bit.
Oh, you just make it easier for yourself. Okay. You just
Yeah,
lob
make
it
it
on the
easy.
ground. Okay. You just lob it.
Yeah, pretty much. Like right here ish,
There you go.
and I'm stepping back.
Everybody's so scared. Took you so long to get here, and now you're like, I don't know what to do.
I regret.
It's a swamp.
So are we supposed to go in the water?
It's up to you. You're in its territory, so
Maybe splash around a bit, and we can cause it to come up.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation 10 feet in front of me in the water,
all right.
and I'm gonna make it smell like a bleeding creature.
10 feet. That's not far.
Yeah, 10 feet in front of you. No, I know.
Is just you hit the ground instead. As you make noise, it's making it's like a noise. All right.
Make noise with what?
The sound you're making a noise, right? Of when you...
I'm not making a sound. I can make a sound, smell, or light, and I'm making a smell.
Oh, it's smell. Okay.
Yep,
All
a
right.
smell of a bleeding creature.
All right. Nothing seems to comply.
Well, I
Wait,
don't know.
I could smell something.
Oh,
over
that's me. Sorry, I'm doing that.
You're doing that?
Yeah, that's me.
You
I'm doing
farted?
that.
Making the stomach funny.
No, I have this spell that I learned that was just like a beginner spell from a long time ago. I'm just using it on the water. I can also make lights, and I'm gonna just use prestigation to conjure like some dancing lights in the water. They don't give off much light though.
It's like, ooh, pretty colors. This monkey's gonna get off and start following the lights.
In the water?
Yes.
Okay.
Where'd you signal it off to?
At 10 feet in front of me. It doesn't
All
go very
right.
far.
Monkey saw the pretty colors, and he's just gonna go.
Oh god. Oh shit.
All right. You're not in the water yet, monkey, but you're getting closer to it. As anything that's grayish bluish is the water.
Okay.
So monkey, yeah, I don't want to follow the pretty colors anymore. Starts going back to Eric.
As you do
Is it-
see, kind of looking across the water, with the light source now, you can obviously roll a perception check to see, as you do see the water moving. It's not moving aggressively or heavy.
Oh.
God damn, you guys suck with light.
I suck with first.
Got it. We're trying. Oh my god.
Jeez Louise.
We're trying our best.
Not trying hard enough. Oh my god.
Hold on, let me see a little bit better.
Alright, see, you do see stuff moving in the water. You see a moment of something moving. It's hard to tell what it is, but you do see kind of like stuff moving around this vicinity in the water. But you can tell by the kind of the waves or the kind of effect of the water isn't really like big. It's very small.
To the south of us, guys.
And Eric is dead.
No, Eric
God damn
is
it.
trying to get his name to be correct. But it's not working.
You go into the gear box, you don't go into that. You know, you're completely in the wrong section for that. Oh, you meant as in your like register name on the bottom here?
Yeah.
You go into the cog wheel on the right hand side, my settings,
Thanks.
and just go to display name. As the water does begin to waft a little bit, it does see the light. As the creatures don't seem to want to get closer to the light, it doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to touch the water. Does anyone else?
I don't mind water.
You don't mind water?
He was bored
Nope.
of the storms of the water. No, joking. He was bored of the
The
water.
water's fine.
Many
It's what's in
fears.
the water.
Alright.
So I'll take as I get closer, I have my sword at the ready, the long sword, and I'm gonna step in just to see.
And you get water splashing as it goes right to your knees. Ready?
Oh God.
Peering in. I need more light over here. I'll back up.
Oh yeah, I'm still following him.
All right, you're on his back.
I'm still behind your back. Yeah.
All right, monkey power.
The moment he starts like dipping onto his, like he goes to his knees, I'm like trying to go as high as I can to his shoulders, just like ah.
As you
Hang
can,
on, can
you
we
can feel like
throw
things
you a rope?
slurting through your legs, Eric, as they feel slimy.
Can we throw you a rope before you go in, tie it around you, so when we drag you out, should someone try and grab you?
You don't need to throw me a rope. I'll come walk to you.
Give me the rope.
I don't have rope.
Great. Here you go.
I need a backup plan.
We have some rope. Here you go. Do you want the hempen or the silk?
Anything
Which
that
one
can
is-
be used.
You have silk.
We'll
rope?
use
Shit,
that.
that's expensive. When'd you get
Yep.
silk?
I don't know. Guess what we bought our gear at the beginning, just for fun,
Oh, you
or
can-
we got it somewhere else?
I
don't know where we got
it. I don't think you ever got silken. Did you have silken rope? How did you get silken?
If he's a rogue and took a burglar's pack, you get silk rope in that.
I did not.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's there. I don't remember.
It's
I'd have to go back and
10
see if I can
gold
find
for
it.
one.
Let's see.
I don't have one.
I'll give you the regular rope then. Regular rope it is. On the sheet.
Gimme.
Give me.
See the-
Tie it
Tie it
around.
on.
Tie it around your waist. Tie the other. Hold on to
I'm
the other
tied
side.
around my waist. I don't know what Muju's doing.
Eric is like an anchor to you guys. He's gonna be so happy to push out.
So I want the rope tied onto me.
All right, Eric's going in.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Right.
You're coming with me as I look up.
Like no choice. I think you're the tallest out of everyone. I like my height.
Guys, ready?
Yes, we be.
And we start splashing to the water as it gets deeper and deeper.
How deep?
It gets to your waist right now, Eric. So
Muju.
it's about 4 feet deep.
Muju, if you don't want to get wet, get off me.
Nah, it's okay.
As you guys are making a lot of noise, you do hear kind of almost like a heavy movement far away. As you hear the water splash. As it splashes, you don't hear the noise anymore.
Do you hear that? I'm gonna
Maybe.
step back up. Sword at the ready. I'm used to fish. I don't know if what's gonna pop up, if anything will.
Ready a firebolt for the first thing that isn't my group that I can see that comes out of the water.
Okay. Looks like the water's stable again. Because it looks like this thing's hunting you.
Oh, we need someone to be bait.
I've already been bait today.
Who's-
It's gonna be me again.
But I think we used. Did we use all of our meat rations? I think we did, right? From Blizzard Pool.
Yeah, we tried cooking for him. Or Shelly did.
Well,
I mean, I
Give
could
me a
go up
second,
there,
hold
I
on.
guess. I'm pretty proficient at swimming, I do say so.
Before that happens, I am going to try to use a height advantage and tie some rations onto an arrow, as well as use hempen rope as a fishing line.
They have a fishing pole if that's what you're trying to do.
Wait, we do it?
Do.
Says like I just released the arrow.
Flies through as it lands into the water somewhere.
I just, like sit down on the shoulders. It's just like, and now we wait.
As it bobs there, you wait like a good 5 minutes. Nothing happens.
Okay, well, my plan failed.
All right, I will take my backpack with all of my stuff off and leave it by this tree, assuming the tree is actually there.
Yes.
And I will wade out into the water as best I can.
All right.
With a rope.
You begin to go in.
Yes.
Right around you.
With the rope tied around me.
Or
Yes.
Who's the anchor of the rope?
Hopefully
to
everybody. Eric's a good one too. Am I just
Oh.
tied to Eric? Is that the plan here?
Yes.
Okay.
You can always anchor so many people, depending on your spaces on how. If you guys are all close to each other, then you could. But if you guys are all spread out, because it's only 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, you can anchor me, I guess.
As Akuraya, you swim in. How tall are you, Akuraya?
I am. I believe I wrote it down as 4'9". I'm not that tall.
You're a short boy. So it's up to your neck right now as you jump into the water.
Where are you, Akuraya?
I'm right
you
here.
see Akuraya's head popping out in the water.
Oh,
not a great idea.
and I'm
Indeed.
holding him on dry land with the rope.
Sure. Alright, what do
I think we're going to need another person attacking, unless you want to take it, Ziggy. Hold the rope. I'll go closer. Can anyone else swim here?
I'll hold the rope. I have a fine string. I have some Ionian stones floating around my head. I'll be all right.
I don't want to swim.
I can swim. I just don't like to.
Good swimmer, but I'm worried about what's in there.
Alright, Eric just starts moving forward.
I'm gonna go
We
forward
have some
then.
mariner's armor, if that would help.
Alright, you
I'm gonna
do
go
see-
forward.
You do see this big rock in front of you as you realize that's where the gator probably sleeps and kind of rests.
Oh.
He's not there anymore. As
Oh,
you
he's
can
not
see-
there
You
anymore.
can see how big it is, the rock, though. It is the same size of the gator.
Well, if he's not there anymore, then I'm gonna swim right over if I can. If there's enough
Right.
rope room.
As you start to swim over, let's see how much rope you guys got. If it's only
It
on
should be 50 feet. So
Eric, right? So you start to swim over.
yeah,
as
so I
you-
can get to 45
you
reasonably.
get onto the rock as you can kind of look around as you don't see anything.
I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation to cast lights just like around me, so everybody knows that I'm standing on solid ground. And I'm not gonna call out anything. I'm just gonna keep like lights just around me. What do I see around like on the
Roll
rock?
me a
Can I make a?
perception check?
Oh God. Okay, I've sucked at these all day today. So yeah.
6.
Yeah, I've sucked at these all
You're
day.
not
Six
paying
is still the
attention
highest.
as you're just aiming lights, but something jumps out of the water and attacks you with a surprise attack. Roll initiative, everybody. As you see
Oh,
this
boy.
big gator, you're like, oh god! As it jumps big. This thing is
Oh, it is the
large.
gator.
It is huge. It is a big motherfucker. As the gator comes out and it tries to chomp on you.
It's like, I knew it.
No. So gator is going to
Oh.
bite.
The thing's not up.
Oh, great.
Oh god, I got a natural 20. Jeez Louise.
The thingamabob isn't up. There's no initiative counter.
Sorry.
Active it, yeah.
Yeah.
It should up.
I got a 4 for my first roll, just so you
Right,
know.
So it did get a natural 20. It does 24 points of piercing, and it gets onto your arm right away.
You said 24, 2-4?
2-4, yeah. 2-4.
Okay.
As it
All right.
has you in its maw, it has you restrained.
Yeah, I start screaming. Like really loud. Where's my thing? Here it is.
Did he cast?
Get it off!
Did he cast light around the area?
Oh, I'm still lit up. The prestidigitation lights last for a minute. Yeah.
It's just very dim. It's not very strong.
Yeah, but you can still see like if something interferes with that light, like biting me, for example.
We don't see the light.
We don't see anything.
You should be able to.
I don't have it light up yet. The area. I'll just put it on you though, since it's on kind of.
Sure.
So I'll put like low light. It's like what, 10 feet?
Yeah, it's like 10 feet.
Okay.
It's not impressive.
One big ass gator.
Yeah, that's pretty scary. But there's other things in the water too, so I'm rolling those in and out.
I don't know what to do, dude.
I did do my damage, right? Yeah. Just didn't update
You
on my
guys now
token.
can see what they are. They're snakes.
Oh, God.
They're snakes.
There's snakes too with this thing? Really?
Giant poisonous snakes.
You can't see them though.
Well, guys, it was nice meeting you. I hope you didn't need a bard for that
We
long.
can't get out. I mean, I don't think we can get out of that.
I think you can.
I think you guys.
I think I'm tied to a rope.
You just gotta like minor matter this one. Alright. Alright, sorry. Let me get this thing up. Alright, stand this turn.
Oh,
What are you gonna
no.
do? You see the big ass gator jumping and biting on Akurai's arm, trying to snap it off.
I've got my bow in hand, so I'm gonna steady aim and take a shot at it.
Alright.
I am lighting up where it is, so you should be able to see it
He does.
reasonably.
I can see it on my screen. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
great.
a hit. As you hit right into its armor hide.
Oh, got a natural 20 in its attack roll. I thought you said it got a natural 20 on its initiative.
No,
I
it's
was like,
attack
and
roll.
then it gets a turn?
No.
I would have been like dead.
Yeah, you would be dead. It would have eaten
Yeah, I'd
you
be
whole.
dead. Yeah.
Alright.
I have multiple new holes on my arm right now.
That's what I
And
do.
that's my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, the scary part, what it can do is it'll use a legendary action to bite you again. So this thing is not a typical monster. It has legendary actions.
I don't think my initiative got it. Oh, well, I'll go at the end. It's fine.
A 26 to hit for 18 piercing? As it
I
starts
am unconscious.
Ripping, you hear your arm just break.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Alright.
What the hell is that?
I mean, without Shelly, you're going to be in trouble.
It's the legendary gator.
Yeah, I do my sorcerer or scorching ray directly at it.
Alright.
3 attack.
3 attacks. Alright, 18, 8, 13, and a 13 to miss.
Of course it is.
When it counts, it misses.
What I got?
Alright. That's it.
Sorry, where do I make a death saving throw?
That should be in roll 20. There's a death save button right next to your HP, above it, on the right hand side.
Is there? I don't see one. Hang on. We're talking about my hit points.
On roll 20, right? Or are you looking
Yeah,
at-
hit point maximum.
Hit dice and then death save.
Death
Ah,
save.
hit dice.
Oh, yeah,
There
that
it
was
is.
too low, I guess. I was like
Sorry, I got a success at least. I'm living on for now. Thank you.
Alright, it drags you underwater.
That's alright. I'm still tied to a rope. I hope.
Yep, it's kind of trying to pull. So right now, I think let's see the distance. It's pulling away. So give me a contested roll there, Eric. Get advantage.
No, it's Ziggy.
Oh,
Ziggy
it's
has
Ziggy.
the rope.
All right, Ziggy, roll me a contested.
What am I rolling?
You're rolling athletics with advantage versus its athletics. It's pulling Akurite in the water. Nice, natural 20. It rolled a 25. You do not let it pull it further. So he can't get him into the water fully. He's just above it. So I'll put him here actually. As he tries to pull him underwater, have him as a snack, but it seems like he can't pull him all the way. As that's its action, it'll end its turn.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I forgot to put these things in. Give me a second. They're hidden right now as they get to.
We don't need the snakes. We've done enough with snakes.
Yeah. We don't need the snakes.
Alright, the
No.
and this one slithers up. It gets right to Ziggy as it attacks. Giant poisonous snake, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. Make me a con save, DC 10.
Why are my hit points dropped to 15?
I don't know.
You're at 41. The 41 on where? Con save.
Correct. Nice. Alright, you take half as much damage on that poison, so it'd be 3 points of poison and 5 piercing. But you have the armor thing, so you have the damage on, well, 3 points of damage on the piercing, so it'd be a total of 5 damage. And the last one begins to slither its way. So you do see it. Alright, let's see it. Okay, Uji.
Seeing all this happening, most likely I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna jump on Eric's back. And you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go for the physicality. No, that's isn't incapacitated. Never mind. That won't count. So I am going to shoot this snaky here. Actually, no. Better yet, just a gator.
Okay.
No advantage. No nothing.
Aladdin's a miss.
Damn it. Either way, I'm just gonna use my bonus action to give Eric, my main tree here, advantage on his next attack.
Alright.
And that'll be on my side.
Eric, what do you want to do?
Eric will come over by Ziggy and attack the snake, and then attempt to pull out our buddy Akuraya, who's in the water.
Attack roll.
With the amazing advantage.
9's a miss. Oh, advantage 21. Yeah, it's a hit. My apologies. Yep, that's a hit. You're not raging, so it's just regular damage.
Correct.
So put the damage on the sword. And as you slice for 14, it's nearly dead.
And then, am I able to pull the rope with Ziggy, or no?
It's
After an attack.
That would, I'd say, you can try to pull it, but it's contested against the gator's weight. So you can try to roll athletics. I would say roll, 25. Okay. Alright, gator. It fails as it tries to grab it, as it loses its momentum I'll say you can grab it half of your movement speed. So you do drag Hakurai 15 feet in the right direction.
15.
No longer
Okay.
in its mouth. As the game's not happy about that.
Pull.
So that ends your turn.
That ends my turn.
Alright, so there's another one. Sorry, I forgot this one. It's hidden. It will move to you, Stanzitar, and try to bite you. Uh, 15 to hit.
Misses.
Alright, you kick it. What do you want to do?
Alright, so I still got my bow in hand, unfortunately. So I'm going to disengage from the snake. Go 5,
See,
10.
did you get an attack? Oh yeah, you used range. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Okay, disengage.
And I will shoot an arrow at this snake right there.
Okay. $12 is a hit as you kill it.
And that's my turn.
C.
Thank you all for killing off that snake. That's great. Since my hands are a little occupied, I'm gonna go ahead and
It's not your turn.
Continue
It's
to-
C's turn.
I'm going to step back a bit, and seeing a snake coming charging at us and us having such horrible luck with snakes, I'm going to firebolt it. The one on the far right.
Alright, that's a hit. It hurt.
And that's what I got.
Right, Ziggy.
All right. Hey, everybody! Thanks for killing off that snake. Now I'm gonna continue to try and pull.
Alright, so it's gonna take half
Pull
your
our-
movement, so I'm gonna base it off movement. So half your movement to pull him.
Okay.
Alright, so you pull him 15.
Yeah. Are we still doing actions as well? Because I don't.
You still have your action, that was just your movement. You lost half your movement.
Okay. In that
Depending
case,
if you
I'll just
want to
take it.
just use your action to use the rest of it, that's up to you.
Right. I was just gonna pull all the way in to get the
Alright,
person out of the water
You
and
can pull
close
another
the shot.
15 if you want.
I will do that.
Start pulling them in.
Pull.
Alright, that ends your turn.
And that ends my turn.
Alright, so this thing uses a legendary action again. You will use its lunge ability to move half its movement. As it's angry, it wants that freaking food. It doesn't want you to run away. As it begins to sprint 25.
Wrote this food as a name.
Hakurai.
Food as a name, thanks.
Oh, God. He's
Yeah.
breathing in too much water. Alright. This boy's coming for you. As it will attack you. 23 to hit. Obviously, you can't do anything with that. And
Oh yeah, that hits.
You watch Hakurai take 2 death saves.
Yeah, I'm dead. That is a dead bard.
Oh, shit.
Man, this has been a brutal campaign so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, with no healers, with the healer being down, another healer not here. That definitely.
I was surprised you brought the healer out in the first place. I was just like, I thought you were gonna be a tank out there. Alright, as this thing keeps moving forward, it's hungry. It wants some more. It makes a secondary attack with its tail on Eric. 21 to hit for 9.
That hits.
Alright, as it smacks you, roll me a strength save or be prone.
Oh god, does this affect me too?
Alright, no, it doesn't. If he did get hit, it would affect you, yes.
Okay.
So you manage it, you just take 9 points of bludgeoning as it smacks you. Snake's dead. The snake is slithering its way. Bite. 22 to hit. Jeez Louise, that poison. Give me a con
22
save.
hits.
Give me a con save. Oof. You take that poison and that piercing. 16 poison. Do you have any poison resistance or no?
I do not.
Alright. You take 24 points of damage. The snake is slithering behind Siggy. 17 to hit, which misses. Muji.
I am going to toss my bow around over this area
Tossing your bow, okay.
as a free action, hopefully.
Sure.
And basically just swipe out my rapier and go in for an attack.
Okay.
Because we're going to die if we don't do anything. We're all
Attack
gonna
negated?
die. Yeah.
Okay. 20 to hit for 6.
Nice. And then with the sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
And bonus action, give Eric advantage, and then die.
Alright, so on the as your turn, it uses its legendary action to use 2 action points to use another bite attack. So it looks at Eric and wants to eat him next. 15 to hit, Eric.
No, with the shield that's a miss.
Oh, you have a shield on? Weren't you rocking your weapon two-handed last time? Or one-handed?
Yes, on the
Oh,
on the
on the
no,
last fight. Okay, yeah, you're fine. Never mind.
yeah.
Okay. So you block it. Obviously, doesn't do any damage. Eric, what do you want to do?
Eric is going to rage,
Alright.
seeing this big mother coming at me and killing one of our friends and growls. So where do I click rage on
You
my?
just click the modifier, the global. That's all you click on it. It's like a check mark.
Okay,
And then you
I did
uncheck
that.
it when you're not using it.
And then I will and then I will attack with my longsword one-handed at the creature and just scream at it.
All right, you have advantage because of your special pact you picked.
Yeah, and actually Muju too.
Muju too, sorry.
And that was a natural 20. Muju gave me advantage.
Yeah. Natural 20 is a hit. Roll damage.
I knew this monkey would be useful.
As you see inside of him, he's kind of like roaring like a big shark, as his body is fucking like typical hungry shark versus gator, as he's attacking it, slicing across it. As you manage to kind of cut one of its eyes, it just stomps and kind of groans in pain as its teeth chomp around.
Splashing in the water. And then I will just keep trying to get a better position for it, moving around.
Alright. Well, you're in the water, so it is rough terrain, so FY if you're moving around.
Well, for me, water is normal terrain,
Oh, okay.
so I don't have. I move the same speed in
you
water.
got movement, Yep.
Yeah.
That is your turn.
Do I want to back up a little bit on the land? No, because that's disengagement. No, that ends my turn.
Okay. Alright, the snaky is going for Stanzy. This is 9. Alright, Stanzitar, you got some snakes on your ass.
Yes, I do, and I don't like that. Well, I guess I'm going to drop my bow and draw my rapier and attack this one that's already hurting.
Okay. 10 is a miss.
I am going to disengage and run the fuck away.
Just runs to a snake.
Oh, I'm right in the beat. Well, yes. Move up back there. Let's go straight
Like,
back.
hi, Snake. I just ran away from a snake.
Oh, you're a snake. I didn't notice.
Hey, blended in camouflage well.
Alright. C.
Go ahead and magic missile one to each of the 3 snakes that I can see.
Alright. Three, 2, and 2.
Sorry, one of them too many. And take a note out of that and back up 2. And so I'm kind of hiding behind the tree a little bit.
Okay. Alright, Siggy.
Siggy is going to go ahead and use half her movement to pull Akaraya the rest of the way to shore,
Alright.
even though Akaraya is not much there. And then turn around and smash the crap out of that snake behind her.
Okay.
A big wham down on the snake. Oh, shoot. Where's my character? Okay.
What's a hit?
Look at. Sticky foot.
Probably
Sticky
just
foot.
like... Click,
Good.
click, 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 click.
Why are we not getting? Oh, there we go. There we go. I think that's over here.
Alright. One-handed.
Stop.
14
Do it
damage.
again.
Nice. It's not gonna
All right.
really hurt.
Is that
It's not
stupid
dead.
little snake still there?
It's still dead. It's still there. It's almost dead.
It's still there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I can't let it go again. So, good thing we took a short rest. Then I will go ahead and action surge and smack it again.
Okay.
Easy to do. Yes. Die, snake, die! Smash, 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 smash.
Alright. 10 is a miss.
Because I hit it before, I should have. Is that 14 to hit?
Oh, 14, yeah, my apologies. You crush it in the face.
That's the point. Crushy, crush, crush. And then I will use the rest of my movement to move right over here.
Okay. Nice.
Come on, Gator, let's do this.
Alright, it's gonna choose its target now.
Get a target. Let's do this.
It's going for Muji on its back.
No. Alright, this is giving me flashbacks with Monkey.
Monkey. Alright, it's going to use its tail to smack you first. Alright, 12 is a miss.
Yep.
It uses its big maw to bite you off. A 20 to hit.
I hit.
You take 14 piercing as you're restraining its mouth.
Okay, I am going to use. Well, I'm probably still going to be restrained, but I'm taking off 5. Using a reaction for.
It
I do.
uses you as a squeaky toy. Squeak, squeak.
No!
Ah, it's all the teeth. Too many teeth. Alright. Snake is gonna go behind you, Siggy, and attack you. 19 to hit. Ziggy.
Sure, it hits.
19 hits. Yes.
Alright,
hit.
5 piercing. It's down to 2, and then roll me a con save.
See, come on.
Alright, you take half that poison. So you take 5 points of poison and 2 piercing. Instead of the because you have your armor. Thing.
This snakes
Sneaks.
feel woozy.
The bougie.
No. No, I'm not trying to die, but I'm going to go for the stabby stabs.
Alright, in the mouth. Alright. So you're restrained, so you'll have disadvantage on your attacks.
Alright, I'm going to die. Prepared. And disadvantage. Should have put disadvantage, but let's see.
Alright, 15
15.
to hit for 10. That hits. As you jab it right into its tongue, as it doesn't like that.
Nice. With 8.
Mm-hmm.
8 being the sneaky damage. I am going to... Still being able to see Eric. I can still see him, right?
Yeah, you're just in its mouth right now, this gator's mouth.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him advantage. Like, kill it,
You
please.
can just see how his legs are in it and his hands are like, help me, please! It's graphic, but yes.
Like, just
Alright,
slowly.
as it ends your turn, it'll use a legendary action to use 2 action points to bite you even more.
Oh,
Tries to crush your body. 25 to hit, since it has advantage on you.
it does.
16 piercing as it crushes into your abs, your torso. It just starts to crush it really hard. Blood just starts to spray out.
Use my reaction to take it off again. Because I'm dying.
Thank you, Lynn.
Alright, Eric. As you're watching this monkey, this
Eric
monkey
will,
getting eaten.
Just go berserk on it and attack it with advantage.
Yep.
Uh,
As you do see his face kind of change a little bit, kind of gets images of the Great White as he goes crazy on it for 23 for 8 points. As you can see that he is really trying to rip it apart.
and I don't have a second attack, do I?
No, we're on the level 4.
Okay. And I will just rage in front of it and scream, see if it does anything different.
Doesn't really do anything different. It's hungry.
Come at me, you fool!
Hmm.
And that's it.
Alright. So, as the snaky over here begins to slither towards Sansatar. Bite. Misses. As you Sansatar, you're running away from the snake, he keeps coming after you. He's like, leave me alone!
God damn it! I'm running, but I can't get away. Okay, rapier attack to the snake in front of me.
Alright. That's a hit. You kill it. Jab it right in its face.
Okay, then I would like to run over to here where I had dropped my bow. I'm not going to pick it up, but I'm going to stand there, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. See.
Okie dokie. I am going to firebolt the big gator.
Okay. 8's a miss. Fire right.
And that's what I got.
Siggy. You got a snake and a gator behind you.
Ziggy, you're muted, I think.
Yeah. I don't know what he's going for. I'm assuming the gator.
Yes, the gator. Sorry, I was saying, curse you, gator, curse you. Take that.
As you bonk it on its head.
So unfair, stupid gator. Alright, I can't do much else. Throw more curses at it.
This thing is nearly dead. It's gonna keep trying to chew its food in its mouth. It's gonna use its bite again.
No.
17 for 15.
Okay, I am unconscious.
You're in its mouth. Alright, as it uses a secondary attack to hit Siggy with the tail. 14 misses.
Oof.
Snake behind you attacks you, Siggy. 14's a miss. Alright, Muji dead save.
Nice.
Alright. Eric.
Eric takes his long sword and just slashes away, trying to kill this gator
Alright.
for a last big swing.
9's a miss.
Yes, it is. 2 9s are a miss.
Oh god. Yeah, because he gets advantage and he doesn't get it. He misses.
That is ridiculous. 2 3s.
That's awful.
It's getting sweaty palms here.
I hate this weapon.
I need my axe. Alright, Stanzatar.
All right, Stan Zentar is going to come up behind the snake and attack it.
Alright. That's a hit. How'd you kill it?
And let's see.
Thank
That's what I'll do.
Alright, at the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action to bite somebody. It's not going to choose the monkey because it thinks it's dead, but it's going for Siggy as its big maw opens up. 19 to hit.
19 hits me.
Alright, you take 18 points of piercing as it bites across your armor. So you take 3 of that reduced, so 15 points in damage.
Yep.
You watch Ziggy take the brunt as it's trying to eat her, as it does restrain her. As
Bring it.
your leg is getting caught into it as it's trying to pull you in. It drops the monkey out of its mouth. And it rolls out because it's down.
Tough.
Alright, let's see if C can finish this thing off.
Step from behind the tree to get a better line of sight on the gator, and I firebolt him.
Okay.
Come on, firebolt.
9's a miss.
Step back behind the tree. You guys got this!
Alright, Ziggy, you're restrained, you have disadvantage in your attacks, but your last attack did hit, so it's straight roll.
Right. Let's go. Here we go. While you're here, go ahead and bash it while I'm sitting here. Let go of my leg.
How do you want to do this? How do you want to kill this gator?
As it's like in there, she like whacks at it and right through the eye on the left hand side.
Alright, you peer the remaining eye of it as you rip it out, as you just bash and bash and bash into it until it stops moving, releasing you and ending combat. I'd like our monkey to give a death save, and then you guys can try to save him. Alright, sweet.
Nice.
Alright, so Eric or Ziggy or anybody can roll a medicine check. If you fail the medicine check, he has to roll another death save. So whoever has
We actually have a potion of healing
or you can use
in our bag of holding. My best chance to live. Siggy, can you pull it out?
Siggy rolls
I died in the spot.
over, reaches in the bag. Ah! Another person going down? Yes, here. Grab, open up, healing. Crawl over to the monkey. Pour it down its throat.
roll the healing.
Yeah, I think it's just the regular one.
2d4 plus.
Are those
Yes.
the ones? Yes. Are those the ones we bought from that lady at when you guys bought?
We bought 2, but we also found 1, I believe, because we have 3
Oh,
currently.
great. Okay, mark one off. Or unless somebody else is.
I bet you were the person with the bag. I'm not too sure who it was.
Yeah,
Ah, Siggy was holding it.
Yeah, I got it. I'm just marking it off the bag of holding. It's in the bag of holding. I'm just editing
Yeah,
it.
okay.
It's not that
I'm
much
recalling.
healing. It's 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, my
Oh, I don't know what Akurai's is rolling that.
great. Whoever rolls, you can roll. Just Arai something to you.
No, Akuraya is dead. He just rolled randomly.
Maybe he's rolling something else. 2d4 plus 2, you said?
Yes.
Advanced time roll. 2d4.
Alright, you get 6 hit points back. Monkey, you start coughing up blood and breathing air as you roll on the ground.
Now, crawl over to the
Eric is
Akurai's
grabbing
body.
the gator and pulling it ashore.
Alright, give me athletics
Yeah.
as it's heavy. You still have your rage, so you roll advantage.
Let me get Akuraya out of the way first. I'd try and pull Muju and Akuraya out from underneath where it'd fall.
Alright, as he gets it out.
Damn you, beast.
As you see something really beautiful in the back of it, as you realize, awesome. As Eric, you see a great axe attached to its back, as it was lodged into it, never removed.
I will look at that axe and grab it.
Alright, you
Take it
pry
out.
it off, as you can see, it looks like a pretty rusty axe, but it'll do the job for the time being.
Look what I got, fellas.
Nice. Well done. Damn lizards killed another member of our party. Curse them and their cowardice for killing this thing.
Reptiles are not our friends.
No.
What was
like-
his name in the past?
Akuraya.
Akuraya.
Oh,
He had the
May
best
the rage
speeches. I remember
battle
the last
rage-
one.
may the battle rage continue, Akuraya, wherever you are.
I'm probably like laying on the floor, like grabbing my short buzz. Like at least it wasn't a snake, and then just fall down, or just like put my head down.
Yeah, dying by a giant gator is pretty actually kind of like, at least, yeah, than dying to a snake.
Eric, do you mind? We need to have the biggest tooth to show us proof, and we're welcome to anything else that we can find in it.
Can I try to slice off the whole head?
Yeah, it takes you a while to chop it, eventually get the head. It's pretty heavy, but you get it. It's about 20 pounds.
I can grab that.
Are we then going to wrap up Akuraya? Or
Yeah, I'll take out my bedroll. I do want to take my book back, I have to admit.
You feel bad. Yeah, it sucks. But his arm's kind of twisted and mangled as he got bitten from there, but the rest of his body's still intact, but looks like he bled out.
awful?
Oh, I have 2 funerals to take care of when we're done with this. Oh,
Well, I'm glad the
almost
furry
there.
survived, but it is sad for Akuraya. That's never a good way to go. You lose an arm and bleed out in the water.
It's like still crawling. It's like if I die, just send me into outer space.
What space?
Where?
What?
What?
What's the space you speak of?
I don't know what that means.
We can definitely send him over the water.
I'm gonna.
Get
Probably
off
what
in about half an hour because you guys don't need me for this. Good luck.
Alright, peace out, man.
Alright,
Oh.
man.
See you, man.
See ya, man.
I'll see you next
Yeah.
week.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry, man.
It's not your fault. I chose to go out there.
So, yeah, foreshadowing was definitely needed for what I just said.
We still don't get it.
Next session in the beginning, I would shut up so no one will have to die.
That's a good idea.
Whoever hangs out with the monkey.
Hang out? No, technically I had little to no interactions with Akari. So this one was on him.
It was out of game, yeah. It's a pretty scary move to do that as a healer to go up there by yourself. I was just like, okay,
Yeah.
that's suicide.
I was.
Especially when you
I
have
was,
like less than 30 hit points.
I was thinking like the whole comedic relief is like just send the monkey out there, be the bait.
I was distracted by the football game and or lack of football game, and and saw and heard him go out there. But was like, probably not a great idea. But I was trying to see what was going on. Apparently, so I followed the Bengals. I'm a big Bengals fan, and apparently their game is postponed because one of the Bills players collapsed on the field, had AEP CPR for about 10 minutes, and they took him off to the hospital. No
Oh,
idea
shit.
what the results are.
Damn.
Game is canceled.
Wow.
Good.
So I was like, what? What are they talking? What? So yeah, I was like, I heard him say he's going out there, and I was like, okay, I'll give you the rope, and we'll do that stuff. But I think that was Eric actually I gave the rope to.
I think he wanted to really just kind of get the engagement because no one was really trying to do anything.
Okay, I understand that too. Yeah.
Because he came from
I
my
didn't really
previous
have
game, he was a paladin, so he was always in the front lines.
I didn't want to have. Yeah.
No, it's okay. He wasn't really. He already has a character. He already sent me. Alright.
Man.
He's excited to play a new character. Yeah. He's just.
Oh, okay.
That's just how it is. The story, you know.
Man. Another. We spent all our games doing introductions.
At least it'll be charisma based again. That'll be nice. He'll be another good talker.
Well,
Yeah.
He does lose his birthday gift. No one gets his +1 shield.
Right.
Oh, damn. That's right.
Oh yeah.
We can use the shield just as a reminder. No +1 though, right?
Nobody can use it.
If-
It dies with them. It's gone.
Oh, okay. I didn't just meant as if it was just a cool.
Like if you had other
decoration.
items on
it.
him, if you want to take his stuff, you can.
I don't really know party policy on looting our party
It's
members.
up to you. He didn't really have much. 6 gold to his name, 9 silver, a loot, light armor, a knife, and a crossbow.
I'll take the
bolt with
loot.
some bolts in him. And he has his.
So they're taking the loot.
He's got his 4 rations and his sea book that he obviously wrote in.
We'll use the 6 gold and 9 silver to pay for his funeral, or have a good drink on him.
The book back and his 3 vials of ink. Anybody else is welcome to anything else there.
We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back. I need to go buy a.
We should give his cape to Eric so he has some clothes.
Yes, there you go.
Coincidentally, we got close for the new character. We recycle very easily and we're efficient.
This gold line.
I'm so not used to being the back line. I'm normally up front and center, and it's so hard not to be more active.
I was thinking of doing the backline as well. Not backline, but front lines. That's why I was going with Eric being on his shoulders, getting the rapier out while giving him advantage.
That is cool.
This is Salt Marsh.
Just like normally the barbarian or the druid aspect of the moon or something like that I could like transform and shit. Weird.
Brutal. Okay. Discord. Load faster, Discord. What are you doing? Okay. So you go. I'm gonna let you. Uh, so let's go to Treasure Hall. Add. We have Fulgor's gear in our treasure hall. Do we? How accurate is this treasure hall? Have we?
Oh, the treasure hall is not
Hold on,
accurate.
again.
It's the bag of holding I've been using. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I just I was just trying to see where we should put our 6 gold and 9 silver pieces. There should be a space for that, right? Oh, there is. Great. Did you upgrade the 6 gold? If we,
Have not. Please do.
there we go. So +6. It doesn't. 558 +6.
Yeah, I gotta stop killing people. That was an issue. It's hard because like he was in a
It's
brute
fun.
position. That's like, and the hit, and I couldn't do anything about it. I'm not gonna lie about my role.
No. Not.
No, we needed this.
We
Just-
could.
I don't like killing people over and over because like it just sucks because like his character's pretty new. He's only been here with us 2 months.
Right. Yeah.
And he died.
Now for our third death would be me, so we can go back to I can go back to a cleric.
Well, and honestly, I'm trying to keep the original characters alive. That's more my goal, but it's hard to. We have like what 4 people left from the original.
Yeah, we're getting few and far between, aren't we?
Well,
Yeah, Siggy, Shelly, Stanzentar, and myself.
Next thing you know, I have a feeling if we do lose a lot of the OGs, I feel like C is gonna be the last one. I have a feeling C is going to be that last. This is gonna be to protect the president.
I don't know. Well, her first character survived through all of Icewind Dale. Same with most of the characters.
Yeah, I'm doing really good at keeping out of people's reach, so that's very helpful lately.
No, that curiosity will kill the cat, but this time the cat is the monkey.
Alright, so what do you guys want to do? You pack up the body of Akaraya, you break off
Well,
the
we
head of
wrepped
the
it.
gator, and I'm guessing it is pretty much late night, but I'm assuming you want to get out of the vicinity of the area and take a rest somewhere else.
But this is land, dry land.
Correct, but I don't know if you want to still be in the region where you fought the gator.
Does
No.
anybody know anything about snakes? Can we do anything with these snakes? Can we make like a?
Like a poison
know.
from it.
I don't know.
You make like extract venom or
Yeah, maybe make some kind of anti venom from them. I don't know about alchemy or can we?
be like the professional alchemist.
If they're giant, can we make like snake heads or I have no idea.
Actually-
Are there any uses for snakes?
I think you can with the alchemist kit, and as well as the alchemist feature for the thing you can make poison by extracting.
the regular
you can make
snakes. Yeah, they can. They're just generic, but yeah.
Well,
You can make
I'll just
poison, but you can't make anti venom.
Well, let's go ahead and. Are you gonna lug that hole, Eric? Are you gonna lug that hole? Head with us back to the lizard lair. Let's get this over with. Get it back to them. Make this deal.
Can I keep the rope and tie it around me and the face of the crocodile or alligator and just bring it back, hanging
yeah.
it over the.
The constructor snake is basic, so you can just get its meat and its food off of it. It gives you the basic poison, but it's not very strong. It's up to you if you want to use it or not.
Can I get like some of the scale of the alligator? Because we just got the head of it, but not the rest of the body, right?
It's up to you. How long do you want to? It's a big giant gator. It's gonna take you a while to get the skin off of it.
I have no skill. If you'd like to do that,
Yeah, I'll definitely try to.
I can keep a guard and
Oh,
watch
I'm-
around.
I can assist with the survival.
Yeah, it'll take you an hour to skin this thing. This thing's a big boy.
Definitely skin
Well,
this bad.
Let's move inland and move away a little bit from the water.
Do gators have
Yeah.
treasure?
Gator,
Anybody want to go check out that rock? I doubt they do.
it didn't have
Maybe it
anything
swallowed
on there.
something.
He was on there. That's how he died.
Magic Mountain.
Did you want me to check out that rock?
No. Well, I mean,
No, we already have enough deaths.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm just gonna wrap around the fucking heart, the heart scale around me.
So if you want to harvest the gator, it's a survival check.
And then I think C wanted to give me advantage with it.
I would assist.
Alright, cool.
Alright, spend an hour skinning it. Takes a while. You do manage to get
19.
quite a bit of hide off this thing. 40 pounds worth. This thing's a big boy.
nice.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight, bro. So
Well,
you get 40 pounds of gator hide, which you can use
You don't have to
make
carry it.
stuff. So that's what you wanted, right? If you want the meat off it, it'll take some time, which doesn't take a check.
I just wanted the scale.
Yeah, so it's gator hide basically. It's 40 pounds of gator.
Did
hide.
we get teeth?
Well-
Isn't that what she wanted? Queen?
Well,
Oathicant?
the guy chopped his head off. That's what he did.
Yeah, so he's gonna use that
But
as
these guys worship gators. We don't want to bring a desiccated creature in there. They thought it was taboo to kill this one. We don't.
Oh, well.
that- Can't we just present teeth? That's what they asked for.
Well, it's better to show him the whole head.
Yeah, I believe that's a bad move.
Tell him we mean business. Business.
It threatened them to want it dead. Either way. They
Show
wanted
'em.
it dead. We lost a person, whatever. Not really concerned with what they need.
These are the people that tied me up? Give them the frickin' head.
No, the people that we're trading the head for, the people that want to attack the people that tied you up.
I don't think so. Could be. He knows what he knows. Eric, you said that
There's lizard people of something.
right. This
Is that where we're
he
going?
already fought Sanguine. He fought Sanguine. He
I
knows what
thought the
Sanguine
Sanguine
looks
attacked his boat, and that's who.
Yeah, I lost. I lost against the Sanguine. Our boat's destroyed, and then I got captured by these lizard folk, and then I somehow got tied to a tree.
I missed that part. Sorry.
Great. Well, let's go give the lizard folk their due.
I think nighttime, most of the people here cannot see at night. It might be beneficial for us to maybe step away from our current location, but find some dry land and kind of take a moment to hide. Hold up.
Deal.
See anything? Right?
Yep, let's do that.
Someone light a torch.
There should
Or
be
open
two laying around.
No, they're eventually gonna unlit after an hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to recover my bow and then head off.
Yeah, I'll pick up my bow too. Make sure I get that.
You speak wise words. The good thinking. Here, I'll mark 2 more torches off my list. So
Or-
yeah, well, like,
Lantern,
two more.
I don't know. I don't have anything, guys.
I got us 2 more torches, then. We're running low on torches, but that's all right.
Alright. So you
I
guys,
still have some.
so you guys begin to leave out of the area and grab what you can.
But we still want to be on dry land. So,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
as
yeah. You'll find some dry land. It's not a big deal. So you begin to head back from where you came from, tracking at least a good while until you eventually find some dry land, where there are obviously swamp in the distance, but you manage to find somewhere to take a rest. Needing that'll take you another 8 hours to head back to the lizard folks lair. Knowing the fact that you will have lost an individual along the way, as this journey is not a journey to be happy, it is a journey to appease war, and there always will be obstacles in the way to achieve that. As you guys begin to set camp, let me know what you guys are doing as you're setting camp, and then we can do our watch orders.
Most likely any game that I'll be hunting.
What do you want to hunt?
Basically like small vermins.
Swamp? Okay. They're looking for frogs then.
Prox.
Yeah, big ass frogs. Or maybe some crabs.
I don't want to be insensitive, but should we put maybe Akarai in our bag of holding so he doesn't ripen while out here?
And you can't put him in there. He's too big. You would have to chop
Really?
him into parts.
Oh no, then. And how, like,
You can fit a gnome in there, like a spell-sized character, but he's a medium. He's a big boy. Even if he's like dankly and thin, it's not like you can stretch it out around him.
gotcha.
You can fit gnomes in there though, and they can die in there if they can't get out. Or you can put a monkey in there too.
Oh no.
Eric will examine the head of the gator to see if he could tell how old it was. What it was.
His age or your...
The age of it.
Alright, roll
Of the
me
gator.
a nature check. Nice. As you count the rows and teeth and you kind of look, this thing has multiple rows. This thing is like scary. It's almost like a shark. It's the amount of teeth it has. You look at the age of it. It looks like it's in its probably 30s. It looks pretty old. It could be older even that. As you look at more of the rows of teeth, between the 30s to 60 of age. It's hard to get the 100% accuracy of its age, but it's between the 30s, maybe even 60 years old. This thing's great and it's big. To get this big, would have to feed a lot.
Look at this guy's teeth. He's been around a while. Looks to be 30s to 60s, but that's anyone's guess.
So you feel like a lot of the layers of the teeth are dull, but a lot of them are sharp in the back. As you can tell, it used its maw for mostly its crushing capabilities. It could crush literally anything in half with enough force.
As you see Eric looking at the gator, you see he has a necklace of a shark tooth on it that seems to be just dangling there, but a pretty big shark tooth. And as he's comparing the two between the gator and the shark, just for comparison's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Stanzentar will notice that and say, "Ooh, where did you get that?"
That's my totem. I feel comfortable in the water. I love swimming. Didn't know what we were against up there with the gator, and I haven't come across gators much. But on a ship in the sea, I'm all good. Either way.
Yeah, I bet you are.
What type of shark is that from?
That is a great question.
I've been calling you the Great White. Just use it.
Yeah,
Hammerheads are weird otherwise.
Huh?
Hammerheads are kind of weird looking.
Yeah, they are. A smaller great white.
Very cool.
But we gotta get back to wherever we need to be and get rid of this head and move on. We don't want to be staying in the marshes too long.
No, but we do need a long rest before we can venture out of here.
That's for sure. How you feeling there, Ziggy? Are you doing okay?
I've been a lot better. Sometimes a little worse. But I mean, if we're gonna rest for the night, I'm good with that. Definitely take off and leave in the morning, and I'm definitely ready to be done with these lizard folk. Came out here to kill their stupid alligator farm, which we did. Cost them another
Cast another life, and I almost got
Another
full
life.
board myself.
Yeah.
I almost got an eaten.
Yeah, you don't. You look pretty hurt there, friend.
Nah, I'm fine. I have holes, but they're not deep enough.
You do feel like a broken rib, though. But you wince as you fall. Like,
Just like spit out blood for a second. I'm fine.
When he's, what does he look like when he's really bad?
oh, you don't want to know when he's really bad. He'll kill another player.
Hey, no spoilers. Gotta keep saying the magic words.
Alright, so you guys set up camp. I'm not too sure if you're lighting anything. Probably it's really hard to, anyways. But you're having some torches around the vicinity, getting your sleeping bags out, or whatever you have on hand. As you dictate on people on keeping watch. Who's taking the first watch, and who's taking the fourth watch, and so on.
Take the
guess I'll
first
take-
few and let people rest. I've barely been hurt. I do need the long rest to get my spells back, but I am not hurting like everybody else. That everybody else should rest first.
I'll take last one.
I'll take like a middle.
I can go whenever. I'm indifferent.
I'll take Muju's spot since we only need 4.
Alright. Well,
Oh, C, Siggy, Eric, Stans, and Tar.
That works.
Well, Whew.
alright.
I'd be
You
up
rest.
again by the time for Stans and Tar. I only need 4 hours of rest.
Alright, so who's on our first watch can stay watch and tell me what they're doing for the first 2-hour watch. Is everybody getting comfortable, taking a good snooze, hoping nothing wakes
Go
them
ahead
up?
and take out that book I had given to Akaraya, but took back the blank-ish C book, and get my pen and ink and start chronicling our travels in the marsh and the loss of our 2 friends that are recent.
Okay.
Every so often looking around, making sure I am keeping a good watch, though.
The shitty thing is that it happened on the same day.
Yeah, it was a bad day. Bad day.
Alright.
I just start journaling now.
Roll perception check. Oof. Alright, that's a strike. So you're not really paying attention to the surrounding, but you're obviously writing in the book as you spend your 2 hours standing watch. Nothing happens that you're aware of, as you can wake up the next individual next in line.
Yeah. Turn. I'm gonna go lay down.
All right. Ooh, okay, here we go. Iggy wakes up, goes over, lays, sits back against a tree, and sits there and listens and watches and says, "It is really dark out here." Pokes the fire, and mostly just stares off into the dark.
Okay. You can roll a perception check.
Perception.
That's pretty good. As you just stand out and think about and reminiscing, and wondering, is this done? Are we done with this? Can we head back to Saltmarsh? You know, kind of. This is none of
Yeah,
our
pretty much.
business.
Is unhappy with this leg. It has not turned out the way I had hoped. if enough time passes, I'll go over and shoot. I don't remember who was next. I'll wake up Eric.
You see Eric, the snoring giant.
Go over and wake Eric.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Alrighty. Quiet so far. Best of luck.
Can I have a sharpening stone for these dull weapons? Just to do you have one?
Mm,
I don't think anybody has a
No.
waystone.
I don't.
All right.
Actually,
well, I'll find out. If there's a rock, I'll find a small rock and try to do my best with a very poor sharpening stone.
All right. It doesn't really. It sounds like the worst thing ever. It's like doing more damage than good. All right. So you're sharpening.
I'll look at.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Is that all you're doing? Are you keeping watch, or are you just sharpening weapons?
No, I'm sharpening. I'm keeping watch. I'm looking at my equipment just if there's any rust on it, trying to knock it off.
Well, that battle axe you found is completely rusty.
Yes.
But that's just a given because it's been on that gator probably a long time. Whoever tried to kill it failed. But it was so embedded that the gator couldn't get it out, and it just kind of kept it as a trophy. All right, roll perception check. 10. All right.
Yeah.
Not too bad, as you're obviously not really paying attention to the keen eye, to your limited vision, of course, with no dark vision, but you do have some torches
keeping
around.
the light on.
As you kind of smack around some gnats around your face, as you're like, oh, the swamp is just infested. It's terrible. As eventually, you kind of get tired. You have your 2-hour watch is kind of done. You can wake up the next individual. As you do that, you do see waking up out of their trance.
So far, so good. See.
All right, who's your last watcher? It stands a tar, right?
Aye.
All right, you see this big fella coming up towards you. Shrugs you.
You're up.
Just 5 more minutes, please.
Up. Time's up.
I take 2 watches next time, I promise.
I'll give him his 5 minutes.
Sure.
This 5 minutes happens so quickly, like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Happen again. It's your turn, Stanzentar.
Well, you're a man of your honor. You did give me 5. Thank you. She'll begrudgingly get up.
So far, pretty quiet. Watch out for the gnats. They're kind of stinging.
He hasn't
Or they're-
woken at this time, too.
I like the sweat.
That's all I am is sweat.
Alright, roll perception check. Santar, tell me what you do for 2 hours. That's another strike.
Ooh, perception, that's a good one. Let's see. I have got a belaying pin on me, which is one of those things they put in boats to hold, which ropes onto ports and things like that. So she's going to practice tying knots. She's going to pull out some rope she has and practice different knots on the pin, tie it around it, do things like that.
Okay. Nothing happens. Obviously, she's keeping watch is secondary as she's fully awake after a trance. As you guys obviously have nothing that happens, and kind of recuperating your forces and heading back towards the lizard folk's lair. As we'll conclude this session here, But next session, you guys will be at the lair and trying to figure out what this prize was. Is it worth it for losing 2 people? So you will enter session here and continue next week for another adventure.